So here we have it, fully assembled. Got some wheels here. I guess you could use for trim. This is your throttle here. It's got 3 buttons up here, but then it's got like, let's see here, 1, 2, 3. So it's got 4 buttons, trigger, and 3 hat tricks that move in every direction. You've got, your forward, your back, your left and your right, and then you've got your twist here. You can twist left and right. It's a good looking deal. I have a pretty big hand, and it fits just fine. It comes with a second base here, like a little stand here that goes here. So if you have a smaller hand, you can rest your hand comfortably and it sits higher, which is pretty cool. I love that it actually comes with a detachable USB, so you can put a longer cable if you have one. It's the Gladiator NXT. It's a good looking yoke. Feels, like I said, the grip itself could be a little better. It definitely feels a little plasticky. Most of the grips I've had some sort of like bezeled like rubber feel to it. This one just kind of feels straight plastic. I wish they would have given it a little bit more of a comfortable rubbery feel, but it feels solid. It feels real solid in the hands. It's got really good range. And these hat tricks are really big, so I feel like you can easily get to them, even if you have a smaller hand. I don't know what I'll do with all these extra buttons, but it's nice that it has them. All these extra buttons here, they feel pretty tactile. I mean, it definitely feels like like a beefed up. I would say this is more of a mid-range yoke. I wouldn't say it's like a high end. Like it doesn't. They have the one that's like straight metal, and this is definitely not that. It does have a really solid base. I love that it's got like a metal solid base. It feels like it's not moving anywhere. I have a bracket that I'm gonna mount this to. I'm gonna have to modify because my bracket's kind of small compared to this, but it should be all right once I get it on there and solid. So yeah, that's the VKB. Was it the VKB? Yeah, the VKB Sim Gladiator yoke. And because I have all my throttle quadrants separate on the right side, I fly in real life with my left hand. I went for the left hand variant. Give you a closer look at the hat trick there, at the hat tricks on here. You can see, and they stand off pretty high. So let's see if I can get my camera in focus here. There we go. A little better. They stand off pretty high, so they're not really recessed, and they've got a lot of tactile feel to them, so they're easy to get to. So if you guys are interested in getting one of these, I would highly recommend it. I think it's a good upgrade for a single stick. Or yeah, even the HOTAS, if you want to use it that way. I think it's a good upgrade, and they've got tons of different grips that you can get. This was like their lowest end grip, and in the left hand side, this was like 150, and for the entire unit. But they do have a right hand grip. They do have an upgraded grip. They have an upgrade kit that makes it a little more responsive. They have a full metal grip, and those start at like $200. So I think it's definitely worth it if you use these a lot. Like I said, I only use this guy for like 2 or 3 planes. When I'm flying a couple military planes and a helicopter, I always use the grip, a single stick instead of my yoke. And yeah, so I would definitely recommend checking it out in the future if you're looking for a replacement for your cheaper grip. I had a cheap Logitech grip for a long time that decided to start malfunctioning. I mean, I've had it for probably like 4 or 5 years now, and I just wanted something that was a little beefier and that could This one, you can take it apart, you can easily fix it. All the internals are easily accessible. You know, it has upgradability. The board itself for the base has like several connectors for some of their higher end grips, and that's pretty cool. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll try to answer them if I can. All right, talk to you guys later.